Hipster to hippie, you could say. It's a throwback fabric craft that is having a really trendy moment. A throwback to the days of tie-dye, remember that? But current because of our love for indigo-colored anything. Use the shibori fabric dyeing method to turn out some very cool, sort of unusual patterns for pillows, for curtains, or clothing. It's easy and it's exciting to do it yourself. Brooke Ulrich is here to show us how. It's so great to see you.
So great to be
We
here.
love anytime we get your creative mind in our studio, and this is so fun. So what is this exactly, shibori?
Okay, so it's basically a Japanese version of tie-dye, and they mainly use indigo, but since my house is more colorful, I basically just decided to do it with color.
So they usually use the blues and the more subtle neutrals.
Yes, like this shirt that I have on.
Yes.
It's really dark.
Okay.
So, but you can do it with any color with red dye.
But one thing we love about you is your love for color and your way you put that bright, happy, and everything. So help me here. How is this different than, say, the tie-dye shirt that I did at girls' camp 10 years ago? Okay,
so I think it's a little bit more, I think it's cuter.
Okay.
It is.
No offense to girls' camps everywhere.
Right. It is. It's more patterned.
Okay.
Because, I mean, we did do one that this is your typical tie-dye pattern.
So it could be random if you wanted it to be.
Yes, it definitely can. But the patterns are just more up to date, I guess.
Yeah, you've got
more
like
contemporary.
Like a buffalo check.
Yes, this is my favorite one, and this is the one that we're going to make today. And basically, you fold your fabric and then you tie it. You can either use twine or you can use wooden bookends or even elastic bands.
So I'm looking at some examples here. How you fold it obviously makes a big difference. How big of a fabric piece can you
You
pull
can
off?
do whatever you want. So in my house we did shower curtains and we just did it in my tub. So just depending on how big the fabric is how much water you need. You need hot water. You need RIT dye, and then I'm going to show you a couple little tricks. So,
does RIT dye scare you? I've got a 2-year-old at home, because that makes me a little nervous.
A little bit, I'd say. Don't do it when your two-year-old's right around.
Okay.
So, I don't follow the instructions. I'm going to be completely honest.
Another reason.
Because I'm going for a specific color that my head has.
Yes.
So I just kind of mix whatever colors I want
You're like, sorry, Pantone, the color wheel in my brain is so much better than what you've got going on.
Right, and I have made some really bad ones, and I just throw it away, and I start all over.
Gray?
So this is gray, and I mixed it in with this really bright sunny yellow.
I have to hold these up because I don't think people would ever assume to put these two together.
Right. Okay, so this is how you make this specific pattern. And I just added a little bit of gray, and I mixed it together, and I'm just going to stick it down in there.
You folded it up. How do you know how to fold it?
So there's tons of patterns online, honestly, and you can even just do whatever you want. Like this one, we just made up.
Okay, this was just a fold, bunch, clump wrap.
Yes, and you really can't mess it up because you want it to be uneven. You want it to look completely unique. That's the great thing about shibori.
Okay.
And you don't really need to leave it in very long.
Really?
Really. And I don't have time to do it on air right now, but if you add a little bit of salt and a drop of dish soap in here, then it helps the color to stay a little bit longer.
Okay.
So you just mix that in, stir it up, stick it in there, and then this is cold water. So we are gonna...
And that stops the process.
Yep. So I'm just gonna take this.
Did it really happen that fast?
Yeah.
Because I feel like that was 60 seconds.
I'm
not sure.
So fast.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you don't want to do it too long or else you won't have any white.
Oh, that's true.
And you want the contrast. Look how cute.
Oh my gosh, that was a genuine gasp. Look at this. That took no time at all. I mean, you folded it for us, which helped.
I don't want to get your
No,
studio
you're okay.
all
We're
nasty.
used to making a mess.
But the great thing about mixing your own colors, isn't that so cute?
That's amazing.
You could make a pillow. Cute. I mean, these are just napkins, but if I sewed this to this, stick it in, stick a pillow in there.
Absolutely.
The great thing about mixing your own colors is you can test what color it's going to be by just folding some paper towels and then dipping the corner in like that. That is the color you will achieve.
See, that yellow and gray blended together beautifully.
Right? It just kind of muddies it up a little bit, makes it a little bit more on trend and contemporary.
I love it.
And these are all the different patterns.
So tell me, like, what would this produce?
So that is this. Isn't that so darn cute?
Oh, that is cute.
And you can use whatever you want. So we use, these are just little wooden discs. But the other ones...
tied it off and then just dipped it in?
Yep.
Oh my
gosh. The other ones are these corks.
So this could become the pattern that holds your fabric in place.
Yes, absolutely. And then I love this one. This is just a fanned fold with just some little bunches, and where it bunches is where the white kind of peeks through.
Where the dye repels.
That one is the bright pink right over here.
Okay, we've got to get a shot of that. I do love the brighter. You're right, the brighter is fun.
It's fun.
And as much as we love the pattern, like that buffalo grid that I was just obsessed with that we just demonstrated, the randomness has its place too.
Yes, I love the randomness. I think that's kind of my thing.
Yeah.
I don't love matchy-matchy.
Right.
I like things to just kind of be.
So if you're not used to working with RIT dye, how does this hold up, say, in the wash?
Okay, so you definitely need to color stay it.
Okay.
And there's a product, it's right here, it's called Color Stay Dye Fixative.
Okay.
You definitely should do that, because if you don't, then after time, just like your Girls Camp t-shirt, it is no longer, you know, as bright and cute. So make sure you do that.
Okay.
And then doing this also helps. So don't skip this step.
With the salt and the
liquid
detergent.
And I just kind of just pour some and just a little tiny dot. You don't need to measure.
Okay. This was so fun.
Thank you.
And so fun to see the results. I know you've got more examples on your website and a tutorial there as well.
Yes, go to allthingsthrifty.com and you will find all sorts of fun things. So.
All sorts of color, all sorts of projects, all things creative. We love her website for that reason, and we love you. Thank you so much.